Redbeard be about to crack open his second ever bottle of mead. The oldest alcoholic beverage in the world kind of thing or something like that. Little bit scared of the mead. Oh, what be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a daily drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a bottle of Mead Braggot by Trafalgar Ales and Meads. Yeah, apparently if you go to trafalgarbrewing.com, it will redirect you to allornothing.beer. Because apparently All or Nothing owns Trafalgar now or something like that. I don't know, but you can go from the website here, which is the hop advice that I had a while ago, and it says about the meads and stuff, so I'm assuming they're owned by the same company now. I really don't know what to expect from this at all. The first ever mead I had was a ginger mead. I thought it was funny because ginger mead. And this stuff is 8.5% alcohol. I'm mildly scared of the mead, and there's a really good chance this is going to be really not easy to open. Give me a second. This shit thinks it's tough. Oh, we'll get into it. Yeah, how you like me now? Jesus. Yeah, my hands, especially after grabbing the moist bottle, I can't get a grip on that. Holy crap. Woo! Oh, that was a bad idea. I just realized that could have been a lot more heavy than a bottle cap and could have broke something. Let's see what we've got. Really don't know what to expect from the mead. I think it's got like honey and stuff in it or something like that. It has no head, but it looks kind of nice. As always, all the facts in the whole wide world. Those who watch my videos, the beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. It doesn't look bad at all. It looks nice. Kind of slow, lazy carbonation going up. A little bit of sediment in there. Not gonna lie, I've had this for a little while. But I figured mead, 8.5%, it should keep for a while, I'd think. Kind of getting a honeyish aroma off of that. Doesn't smell bad. Let's give her a shot. Ooh. Ooh. That is pleasantly surprising. It almost has like the mouthfeel and overall characteristics of like a cider. Absolutely no hint at all that this is 8.5% alcohol. Wow. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. It's nice. It's like kind of got that refreshing quality to it. Not a whole lot of carbonation in there, but I'm mildly astonished right now. Derived from the simple mixture of fermented honey, water, and yeast, the art of mead making reaches back thousands of years, peaking in the Middle Ages. The spiritual and cultural significance of mead has been celebrated for centuries. Trafalgar's Mead Braggot adds premium hops and malt to the ancient recipe, creating a delicious, refreshing drink unlike any other. Ingredients are water, honey, barley, hops, and yeast. And I don't see a date on here. But I'd like to know when it was made. Like I said, I'm gonna say I've had this for like at least 4 months or so, maybe even longer. I can't really recall, but I very much don't think it's gone bad at all. That's pretty good. I've actually got another bottle of mead, peach mead, that will be had eventually. If it's anything like this with like peach flavor added, it's gonna be damn good. The day being March 29th, on this date in 1886, John Pemberton, seen, just a second, I'm pretty sure, there we go, seen right there, with just the weirdest looking beard I've seen in a while on him. It's like, let's have all thin, and then bleh. I don't know, it's weird. He brewed the first batch of Coca-Cola in a backyard in Atlanta. And I just thought that was pretty impressive. And the funny thing is, that would have been the original Coca-Cola that had cocaine in it. Just in your backyard, just brewing up some stuff with some syrup and carbonation and some cocaine in. I find that hilarious. This stuff is shocking. It's not really something that I would have a lot of, like more than one in an evening, because it's good, it's not bad, but the overall flavor profile is kind of unusual, if that makes sense. Like, fermented honey isn't something that you find in a lot of beers. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. On this date in 1974, NASA's Mariner 10 became the first space probe to fly by Mercury. And yeah, probably got a little bit warm, because Mercury gets just a little bit warm. Speaking of warm, this does kind of have a bit of that warming sensation. Nothing in the flavor that says alcohol, but a little bit in the way it sits in your belly. It's like, yeah, that's mildly potent. Surprisingly not bad though. Mead. Fucking hairs. Fucking hairs everywhere, man. On this date in 1984, the Baltimore Colts, their logo, football team, they loaded all of their possessions onto 15 Mayflower moving trucks in the early morning hours and moved to Indianapolis. That was their stadium before they moved. Yeah, didn't tell anybody, just we're moving. They basically snuck away. I've never heard of that happening with a sports team before. And apparently a fair number of people in Baltimore are still relatively bitter about the whole thing. Excuse me. Understandable. You're a big sports fan or something, and your team that's in your hometown, you wake up one morning and it's moved? That's crazy. Decent honey flavor that came up in that burp, actually. Weird stuff. Mead. Mead is interesting. It's not something I'm opposed to. Even that ginger mead I had a while ago, I believe it was by the same company too. And I'm pretty sure it was okay. This might have actually been better though. I don't know. Finally on this date, in 1993, Catherine Colbeck, seen there, looking all young. She's not so much young anymore. She was elected the Premier of Prince Edward Island and became the first woman to be elected in a general election as Premier of a Canadian province. Good for her. Yeah. 93. I want to say that was that before or after Kim Campbell? I need to check that out right now. One second. Huh. Oddly enough, Kim Campbell was actually the Prime Minister of Canada in that same year. And I never realized she was only the Prime Minister from June 25th of 93 until November 4th of 93. That's a short term. She was the first and only, to date, female Prime Minister of Canada, and the first baby boomer to be the Prime Minister, and the only Prime Minister to ever have been born in BC. Which I find pretty surprising right there. Really? I don't know. Drink number last. Different, but not bad at all. Trafalgar ales and meads, or all or nothing, whatever the hell the dot beer. Fucking, I don't know. It's weird. You're like an amalgamated brewery or something now. This stuff rating. Solid 7.5. Might have bumped it up to like an 8.5 if I could find a date somewhere on the damn bottle. What is in the bottle? Something? No. Just some random numbers saying stuff about stuff. I don't know. It's not bad. If you like mead, give her a try. If you've never had a mead, give her a try. You might like it. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you got some to say to me, put some comments in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink. I will be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Yeah, that's right. I've got my mouth trained really, really well to do the outro. Hence my tripping over my tongue and shit.